People are the powerhouse for Scotland, and we have to make sure that we use everybody's potential, and that is why the new SNP government have an objective to build a smarter Scotland. We think that we have great talent in Scotland, but we have to make sure we have a first-class education system to make sure that we can tackle issues like poverty, but also make sure that we have the people to build the economy for the future. And more importantly, education is important in itself, and that's why we have to make sure that all people from all ages are well equipped with our education system. We want to make sure that our youngest have the best start from the earliest years, and that is why we are going to make sure that we increase entitlement for nursery education for our 3- and 4-year-olds to give them the best start in life and to help their parents as well. We also want to make sure that we have more time for youngsters to learn in early years in primary, and that is why we're going to cut class sizes down to 18 for P1 to P3. And I'm very pleased to say that we can announce that we're going to have 300 new jobs for teachers this summer to help deliver on making sure that nursery teachers are in nurseries and can drive down class sizes in primary. So we have to make sure that school has a great experience for everyone, and it's making sure that we have the resources and we make sure that schools are fit for purpose, and that is one of the things that this Scottish Executive and this government will continue to do. We have to make sure that people have a lifelong learning love for education. We have to develop a skills strategy, and that is also why this SNP government has recently announced a development of a lifelong learning skills strategy. So we help people equip themselves for the world of work from the earliest years in school right through to universities and higher education and further education colleges, but also into work. Developing skills in work is very important indeed. But one of the important things about Scottish education is that we believe that education should be based on the ability to learn and not the ability to pay. And one of our early announcements is proposals, with Parliament's approval, that we abolish the graduate endowment fee of over £2,000 and make sure that those students that are at university, those that are about to graduate this year or maybe sitting their finals or waiting their exams, and students thereafter won't have to pay the graduate endowment fee. And we also have to make sure that we have an education system in universities that provides the best that we can to make sure that we capitalise on the huge potential of the research powers that we have in Scotland and to translate that into innovation. So we have a world of innovation and excellence in our universities that compete with the best in the world. We have big ambitions for Scotland in education. We want to be a smarter Scotland, and this SNP government is determined to help make it so.